So good morning from Nibiru, Ireland. It's Paul, and today's date is the 9th of September. And I have a Mexican guy in the car I just picked up. And the last time we picked up a Mexican, we had 50,000 views on YouTube. I'm going to hand over the mic now to, hang on, how do you pronounce your name?
Mario Adolfo Valdez Mangem.
Say that again?
Mario Adolfo Valdez Mangem.
And Mario is a student, another student coming in to learn English. Now, Mario just came from the earthquake yesterday, and we're going to just ask Mario a couple of questions, and he can tell everybody out there what's happening in Mexico. So, good morning to you.
Well,
Hold on, you got to hold the mic.
all right.
Explain to everybody what part of Mexico you're from.
I'm from Cancun, Mexico. Well, the best city of Mexico because it has the greatest entrance of money of Mexico. I didn't feel the earthquake yesterday. Only they feel it in Mexico City, Puebla, and Veracruz.
Yeah.
In
Do you get many earthquakes in Mexico?
Well, no. Eventually, no. It usually happens when the tectonic plates move or when a volcano erupts. That it's rare, but that happens in Puebla. That they have the Popocatépetl, and it can create earthquakes.
Yeah. And tell us, how old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
And your grandparents, your mama, your papa, do they notice any changes in Mexico?
Well, the changes that they tell me is about the pauper people that is increasing a lot in the North Mexico. They're increasing because the money that they are sending from the United States, it gets harder every time because of Trump. By deporting the Mexicans and all that.
So let's say that North Korea is trying to get ready to go to war with America, and we see them testing hydrogen bomb this week in North Korea. So the question I'd like to ask you is, would you think that it is possible that the Americans could be testing nuclear under the water, close to Mexico, to create the earthquake? That the earthquake is man-made and it happened because of testing under the water. Do you think it's possible?
Yeah, it could be possible. They have to be ready for anything, for any attack that North Korea made. So they have to be ready every time. So they need to test all the things that they have, all the bombs, the nukes too.
Yeah. Tell us, I just wanted to ask you a quick question. What does the Mexican people think today? You speak to your mama and papa since yesterday?
Yeah, well, I sent a message today to my mom and papa to tell them that I just arrived here to Ireland.
Yeah. You can see now that the agenda, Mexico is big problem for America. Mexico. Donald Trump, not like the Mexicans, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he want to build a wall, but now they have hurricanes that's making life much easier for Donald Trump now. He happy that Mexico experienced the problems. And I think now that they have three hurricanes now that they say could become one. Is the Mexican people afraid?
Well, I didn't know about the 3 hurricanes turning into one. Honestly, I don't think it could happen because they are kilometers away from each other.
Yeah.
The one that is on the Gulf, it's hitting only Veracruz and some parts of North Mexico. I don't think that it could turn into one. The one that is in the Gulf, it's making a lot of disasters, and as you said,
Irma. Hurricane Irma, yeah.
Irma.
Yeah, it's causing big problems. But they speculated years ago that a big storm would hit America, and a lot of people would have to move. Now Florida, all the people in Florida are moving again. In millions are trying to get out of Florida before this storm hits. So I think everybody worries.
Yeah.
But I think that not all storms are created by Mother Nature. I think sometimes it could be a weapon that is used against somebody.
Yeah.
This could be test against North Korea. This hurricane could be created. Do you think so?
Yeah. Eventually, years ago, I searched something that I think there was an Olympic or a global soccer tournament that it was like like windy, rainy, and all that, and the government sent something to like electromagnetic camps to the atmosphere to have a nice weather.
To have nice weather.
Yeah.
There's something on the internet as well that they can
Change
change the weather.
Yeah.
So if they can change the weather, you know, the possibilities there. If they can send spaceship to Mars, they can create maybe weather.
Yeah.
They can create the hurricanes, and always hurricanes they always hit the poor places in Mexico, in all over the world. The hurricanes 99% of the time always hit and wipe out the poor part of the world.
Yeah, the pauper people suffers a lot.
Florida, all these places can bounce back. They can get themselves back to normal. Where the smaller Caribbean islands, they can't.
Yeah.
Once they're done. But the government used that as a way of creating economy. But they have to rebuild the house.
Yeah.
They have to go back to work, and then the government get a round of applause. Well done.
Of that.
They are fantastic. And Mr. Trump is there getting a round of applause again while he's building the wall for Mexican people.
Yeah.
So you need to get the big ladder if you want to get over the wall.
Big ladder.
You know. So my friend Mario, thank you very much for speaking to the Irish people and the people around the world today. We will be in touch soon. Thanks, Mario.
You're welcome.